Well, welcome guys, and welcome to another entry from the vault. So today we have Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, released for the PlayStation 1 in 1999, developed and published by Capcom. So this is the third entry in the Resident Evil series, and one of the last ones that we would see on the PS1 console. There was also Survivor as well. So this time we regain control of STARS members, Jill Valentine. This game introduces many mechanics that wouldn't be seen in other games. The live selection system allows you to pick choices in real time, kind of like a precursor to QuickTime events. You can also craft ammo by using the reloading tool with Gunpowder. In comparison to RE1 and 2, this game is much more difficult, especially when trying to get a good rank. This game, like RE2, also had a remake a few years ago, but this one was a lot more divisive because it removed a lot of elements from the original game. Resident Evil 3 takes place both before and after the events of Resident Evil 2. 24 hours before Claire Redfield and Leon Kennedy arrive at the RPD, Jill Valentine has been trying to make a last desperate escape from the doomed Raccoon City. Besides the zombies and other monsters, she has a major obstacle to contend with. An intelligent BOW capable of using weapons is hunting down the remaining members of STARS in Raccoon City. Hounded by this nemesis at every turn, Jill will need to either run or fight if she hopes to survive this disaster. Okay, so it automatically starts with auto-aim this time. Good. Alright, let's jump right into it.
Resident Evil.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
Yep, her last escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070.
That's actually what it was called in the Japanese version, Biohazard 3 Last Escape. But it was changed to say Nemesis for the American version. So you actually see a lot more of the infected residents in this intro. Resident Evil 2, there was like nothing. I will say this game also has quite a bit of RNG to it, because different enemies can appear in certain spots, different items can spawn in a couple different places. So yeah, this game did a lot of unique things that would not appear in a lot of later entries in the series. There's a lot of different variations of cutscenes that you can also get depending on what you do first. There's the epilogues that you unlock after you complete the game each time, up to 9 different epilogues. And there's also the Mercenaries minigame. This game just had quite a bit of content to it. You would think I'd be like describing the remake right now, but no, I'm describing the original. Farewell to my life, farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival. This is my last escape. Oop. Dynamic entry there's Jill. Out of my way, zombie. Oh, we actually killed it. Later, guys. Not my type.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What?
Hey, Dario.
What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone!
Now leave me alone! Hey guys, did you hear that rumor about how Dario's gonna play a bigger role in the remake? Yeah. Remember how that turned out?
I told you! I'm not leaving! Never!
No, it's unfortunately so easy to just take a dump on the Resident Evil 3 remake. They certainly made it easy with how much they got taken out of the game, but, yeah. It's still a fun game, don't get me wrong. It's just, as a remake, it kind of falls flat. So, between Resident Evil 2 and 3, you actually don't have to press X to walk up the stairs anymore. You can just do this. Which is weird, because for Code Veronica, they went back on that. You have to push X to go up them again. Alright, so there's the warehouse key. Good safe room music here, by the way. Alright, so it's actually the back door key. Alright, let's put away the reloading tool for now. That's what we use to mix up gunpowder. So there's a lot of different ammo combinations that you can make, depending on the type of gunpowder that you combine it with. Red ones are typically for handgun ammo. Now, the reason I said that this game is typically more difficult than the previous entries is mainly because of the ranking system. If you want to get a good rank in this game, it's really strict. Even just using regular green herbs can screw up your score if you use too many of them. In fact, if you mix a green and a red herb in this, they dock you about as much as if you had used a first aid spray. No joke. You can also save only about 2 or 3 times before you start getting deducted from your score as well. Your rank at the end. I think it has a time limit of like 2.5 hours, maybe? Yeah, it's really hard to get an A rank in this. Okay, so we need to make our way over to the Raccoon City Police Department. Okay, so Brad pops out of there. Sometimes he pops out on his own, so other times you have to examine the door to get him out. We're gonna leave the room to reset the zombies. Get you out of the way. Oh, come on, Jill. Alright, take the lighter fluid. And the shotgun. Oh, nice. Oh, and in this game, zombies can sometimes turbo, which means that they speed up for no real reason. That guy in particular has a tendency to do that. That one just turboed out of nowhere. Alright, there was a map and some green herbs there. We don't need to grab them just yet. I could have sworn there was an item, like, around here. Oh, it was ink ribbons. That wasn't worth getting. That wasn't worth the bite I just took to get. Oh, hey! If it isn't old Chicken Heart himself.
Get away!
Brad Vickers. Okay, bye, Brad.
Brad, why isn't someone doing something about this?
No one's trained to handle this kind of situation. What could anyone do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
He's after STARS members. There's no escape. So yeah, that's Brad, the helicopter pilot from Resident Evil 1, who left us for dead. There's the clock tower postcard. Right, handgun bullets. At least handgun bullet boxes in this are very generous. They give you 30 rounds of ammo with each one. Right, there's the lighter. Combine it with the oil, and now we have a lighter that we can actually use. You know, I might actually... well, I think there's zombies in there now, so whatever. Alright, we'll go ahead and juke past this guy. I can't believe I didn't get bit there. I feel like I deserve to get bit there. Oh, so these guys are have already broken 3. Which is something that's RNG for this room in particular. Kaboom! Ow. Yeah, so typically when I'm playing this game and I want to get a good rank, I wouldn't even bother with red herbs, or mixing herbs in general. because it'll just screw up your rank completely. Unfortunately. Alright, so now we use the lighter on this. Now we can get through the door. And there's going to be Cerberus in this room. And then here's the safe room. The first safe room of the game. Well, technically second. I don't know why I was carrying those ink ribbons along with me. Alright, so we got some B gunpowder there. We'll just stow it away for now. B-tip gunpowder is typically used to make shotgun shells on its own. Okay, and we have arrived at the RPD.
Jill!
Hey, Brad.
We've got a...
Oh. Hey there, big boy.
Jill! Help!
There he is, the Nemesis. And he's just killed Brad. Stars. God, he's cool. So you can actually fight him here. It's one of the toughest fights in the game because you have no weapons or ammo. So we're just gonna enter the police station. See ya, Nemi. Yeah, you can fight him if you want to, but good luck. Especially if you're trying to get a good rank. Wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, that was actually the live selection there, which was kind of like a prototype QTE. If you don't pick something in time, then it picks for you. It's usually for the worse. Alright, more handgun bullets. Okay, police station map. Alright, so we got zombos in here. They're all on that side, it looks. Oh, nope, they are not all on that side. Alright, so it comes down to RNG. If there's shotgun shells in this room. If they're not here, then that means that they're in a different part. Okay, we're just gonna kill them because we're gonna have to run through here later. And if those guys are in the way, it's gonna be a problem. No, we won't take that just yet. Yeah, we can leave it there for now. It's locked with a simple lock. We need the lockpick. Alright, now normally you need the stars card either by picking up the one from Brad's body or finding Jill's stars card in the place where the fireplace is in a little bit. But it can only be one of 4 codes. So let's try 0131. That wasn't it. Let's try 4 oh, no, I screwed up. Let's try 4011. That wasn't it. 0513. Then that means it has to be 4. Oop. It has to be 4312. What? 0131 4011 0513. Oh, it was 0513. I must have messed up one of the numbers. So by having this information in advance, it's going to save us a trek in a couple minutes. It got us the SARS key. So, defeating Nemesis is typically pretty difficult, but if you manage to do it, then you can get some good rewards. You can get some handgun parts that allow you to make the Eagle handgun, which has a chance of getting headshots and fires faster. You can later get a shotgun, a sawn-off shotgun, I might add. And I think those are his best rewards. He also drops a box of 3 first aid sprays, which isn't that great, really. There's some gunpowder in here. Another bit of RNG is coming up at the STARS office, because inside the weapon locker there you can either find the grenade launcher or you can find the Magnum. You really want it to be the grenade launcher because it's so much more useful. Because in this game, the Nemesis has a major weakness to a particular ammo type, and that's freeze rounds. You jerk. Still on fine, though. I think it's a 60% chance of being the grenade launcher and a 40% chance of being the Magnum. I could be wrong, though. It's the Magnum. Gotta love it. Right, and then over here is the lockpick. Look at that, Barry's desk has some handgun bullets for us. Hello?
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
Okay, Carlos. Sounds like he's having in a bit of spot of trouble. Now, we could have gone down that one hallway where the fireplace is. Either zombies or Cerberus can be down there. There can also be herbs, I think, around that area. We've kind of missed our opportunity to go down there now because Nemesis is going to be spawning in soon. Oh, I just ran right into him. Great. And I'm in danger. I thought for sure I was getting hit with a rocket launcher there. So yeah, this is unfortunately pretty terrible luck, getting the Magnum instead of the grenade launcher. What we will do is we'll take out 2 reds and a yellow. Mix the 2 reds, then the yellow. I'll just go ahead and heal. So using that red and green combination just now just completely ruined our rank. We're probably already dropped down to a B now, I would imagine. Bust out the reloading tool. Go ahead and combine it with this Gunpowder AAB, and that gives us 20 shotgun shells. Typically, I stop using the handgun once I make those shells, because then they are no longer useful. But yeah, you want to make freeze rounds to deal with the Nemesis, because that's his weakness. You can make them by combining an A and B together to make a C gunpowder, and then you can mix that with grenade rounds to make freeze rounds. Alright, so Nemi's going to be waiting for us. Yep, right there. We're just not even going to deal with him. Gonna grab this on the way out. Right, Nemesis is already in here and chasing us, which is why I took out those zombies earlier. Last thing I needed was that ankle biter to be eating my shins. And allow Nemesis to catch up to us. Alright, so we also need the lockpick to open this door. Then I think we don't need it again until, like, near the end of the game, before the park. Right. That new creature right there is something called a Drain Deimos. Alright, again, coming down to RNG. There could be 3 green herbs right here, or they'll all pop up in a different spot. Right, we got Cerberus here. We also want to check this dude. He's got a Gunpowder B. Oh, they're all aggroed now. Excuse me, Fidos. But yeah, this game does also have an easy mode where it actually gives you an infinite ammo rifle and like healing items at the start. It's really dumb. We can probably put the lockpick away. I'm almost positive we don't need it again until later. How do I make okay, a C and an A. Oh, but there's no point because I don't have... I would normally make flame rounds here, but I don't have the grenade launcher. So instead, we're gonna have to use the Magnum. Stupid dogs. Stupid dog, you made me look bad. Booga booga booga. Right, downtown map. And here comes a Drain Deimos. But thankfully we got it in one shot. You can also try to shoot that hanging box there to try and drop it on the Drain Deimos. Oh, there's Carlos. Hey look, Biohazard 4. Oh man, I bet that game will be awesome. Alright, so Gunpowder can appear in here. If it doesn't, then it appears at the power station later, I think. Right, so in this restaurant, we need to pick up the... Oh, I did need the lockpick again. Darn it. Well, there is a safe room nearby. Right, there's a rusted crank. More shoddy shells. Also, the more you use the reloading tool, like the more times that you do like the same combinations and stuff, it kind of like gains levels, and it'll start to give you more ammo. But you have to use it a lot before it starts giving you more ammo. Probably don't need that. Another thing that makes this game difficult is enemies tend to repopulate areas after a while, which can really put a strain on your resources. Right, there's the fire hook. Fire hook gets used here. Oh, hey there.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to save you civilians, but the mission went bad the minute we landed.
How kind. Oh, hey Nemesis.
How did he find me?
Right, another decision here. Let's hide inside the kitchen.
Over here.
Eat this. So this is actually a free Nemesis kill.
Are you crazy? You could have barbecued both of us.
Yeah? Well, I didn't. We're still alive. Alright, so there's Eagle Parts A, the first half of the Eagle Parts. We have to defeat him again to get the second one. And keep moving because he will get up in a couple seconds if you're not quick enough.
I need to ask you something. Why did Umbrella send your team here?
Our mission is to rescue the civilians.
How kind of you.
Oh, her dialogue got cut.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. No time for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it.
She basically says, Umbrella caused this in the first place, the liars. Oh, here comes Nemesis. Bolting right for me. Alright, well, I think that this will be a pretty good showcase of the game. As I said, it's a much more difficult game in comparison to Resident Evil 1 and 2, especially if you're going for a good rank, like I tend to do. But it's still a really good game. It has a lot of unique mechanics that you wouldn't see in other entries, and it's just unfortunate that the remake of this game was not as good as it could have been. But this game is still cool, at least.